New Year's is a very important celebration in England. It's a time when people come together to say goodbye to the old year and welcome the new one with festivities, fireworks, and traditional customs. The old year finishes on the 31st of December and the new year begins on the 1st of January. The 1st of January is called New Year's Day, whereas the 31st of December is called New Year's Eve. The main New Year celebrations happen on the 31st of December. The main cities and towns across England light up with firework displays. You have probably seen the famous firework display in London when you've turned your TV on the 1st of December. The people who live in London and enjoy this celebration would go to the centre of London to see this display. There are some parks and other areas where you can see the skyline of the city, so the shape of all of the famous buildings in London, and the fireworks in the sky, and it's beautiful. Other people go along the River Thames in London or to the concert that is held right in front of the firework display. However, it can get very busy, so if you are someone who doesn't enjoy being in crowded spaces, this is not the place or the time for you to visit. The firework display starts at 12 o'clock. So when the clock strikes midnight on December the 31st. People usually tune in to watch this live on TV. So you might be at a party or a family gathering and you would turn the TV on to watch the countdown. Parties and gatherings are one of the main events on New Year's Eve. Many people attend private parties which are hosted by friends and family, whereas others prefer to celebrate at pubs or clubs and other public events. Pubs and bars are open until very late on this special occasion. And people spend time together laughing, listening to music and dancing. Depending on how your year has been, you might be laughing and smiling because the year is over, because it was a horrible year, or you might be celebrating the great moments that you have shared the past year. Many people drink a lot of alcohol at these parties and gatherings. Champagne and sparkling wine are the most common drinks. But people also eat too. The main tradition is to have a special New Year's Eve dinner, which is basically a roast dinner with roast meat, vegetables, and then a dessert. People have the dinner, then they spend time having fun, chatting, laughing, and dancing until it is 12 o'clock when the bells strike. In case you didn't know, it is the chimes of Big Ben that we can hear when we watch the countdown. As you have probably seen in films, people usually kiss at midnight. Another important aspect of New Year's are New Year's resolutions. People usually reflect on the past year and set resolutions for the next one. These resolutions are normally about your personal goals, so things that you would like to improve. So, for example, you might want to start improving your fitness. So, you might say that you are going to go to the gym 3 times a week this year. Or you might just decide to have healthier habits, such as eating healthier or using your mobile phone less or using less social media. And other people might set new career goals. Maybe they would like to receive a higher salary before the end of this year, spend less time working and more on their personal life, or get a promotion and become a boss, for example. Not everyone likes setting New Year's resolutions because a lot of people say that if you haven't started a new habit already, then it doesn't make sense to start doing it in January. For example, if you said in November that you wanted to start going to the gym 3 times a week, then it's the same as if you say that in January. I think that it doesn't harm anyone in setting goals, and it could be a motivation for a lot of people. The new year is a reminder to reflect on what you have achieved in the past year and reconsider what point you are at. It makes you think whether you like your job, whether you think you are in good health, and whether you have healthy habits or a healthy lifestyle. And not everyone who sets these goals actually follows them throughout the year. In fact, they say that gyms have a lot of members in January, but by the time September comes, they don't have so many clients because people don't follow their New Year's resolutions. While New Year's Eve has lively celebrations, New Year's Day, so the 1st of January, is a more relaxing day. People use this day to rest and recover from the celebrations of the previous night, as many people stay up until the early hours of the morning. In some families, they gather for a special New Year's Day meal, and it is a roast dinner, like always. New Year's Day is a bank holiday in England, so people make the most of this day to start with their New Year's resolutions. So they might go for a run to stay fit, they might have a healthy meal, and they are generally a lot more motivated than usual. One thing that I would like to mention before we finish is that in recent years, firework displays have been replaced with drone displays. These drones are special and they have lights on them and they can change color. They are programmed to make different shapes and pictures depending on the event. They are being used as a replacement for fireworks because of the fact that they are better for the environment and because of the safety hazards caused by fireworks, which can easily create explosions. It is also better for pets because if you have a cat or a dog, I'm sure that you will know that these animals get very scared when they hear normal fireworks. I find these drone displays quite interesting and very clever, but I'm not sure whether this is a fad, so just a fashion, or whether they are here to stay and to replace fireworks forever. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.